Hi Cancer, I'm Honeymoth Tarot and today I'm going to be doing your February full moon reading. So before we begin, I just want to tell you a little bit about the full moon itself. So depending on where you are in the world, it will be happening around the 12th. And it will be in the sign of Leo, so that means that there is an emphasis on creativity, self-expression. And because Leo is ruled by the sun, that means that there's going to be like a focus on the self, the ego. Okay, cool. So what does Cancer need to know for February? I'll take that one because it has gone. Some sort of conflict, or I'm getting the word disequilibrium, but that, I don't think that's a word. So something about the equilibrium of your life being sort of shook up, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, you know, but we'll see what else pops out. So what is, okay, cool. I feel like you or somebody in your life may have been a little bit on like defense mode, and now you're being called to sort of put down the sword and kind of reflect on how your way of thinking or how your words have put you in this current situation. There's something about like a reflection period being needed, or like more patience being needed for a situation to grow. But I'm getting like a little bit of a like a restlessness, like a like an itchy feeling. Then we have the Star card, which is Aquarian energy. Maybe there's an aspect in your life, whether it's a job or relationship, whatever the situation is, there's something about you not feeling appreciated. And so perhaps that is what's caused this conflict, you know, like you've sort of had a conversation with whoever you feel is sort of, I don't want to say that they're taking advantage of you, but I feel like you're putting a lot of effort into whatever this is. And yeah, it's not being appreciated. And so now you're kind of wondering like whether you need to, whether you want to continue investing in this situation. Take this one. We've got the King of Wands, which is fire sign energy. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Yeah, you may be someone that like often takes the lead in a situation. Or this may be like a boss that's sort of become a bit a little bit power hungry. And so that's where that lack of appreciation comes, because I think maybe they're seeing that you do a lot of work, and so they just keep piling more and more work for you to do. And you have the Knight of Pentacles, taking things slowly. And patience again. So overall, I'm kind of getting two things of like putting in a lot of work to a situation, a lot of time, possibly even years, and still feeling like you're not reaping the rewards that you deserve, or that someone's not appreciative of how much you do. And I'm getting like a little bit of a just like feeling fed up of not seeing results. But the thing is with the Knight of Pentacles, like, usually is a card that does point to long-term success, but the thing is with the Knight of Pentacles, he's very meticulous, and the energy can be quite slow. But ultimately, for things to really happen for you, whatever this situation is that you want to achieve, it's all in divine timing, right? And I think we can get very antsy and we want the achievement now. But I just feel like it's not the right time yet, or something hasn't quite, like, it's not fully cooked. It's sort of like a gestation period, I suppose. Anything else for Cancer for February? We have the Seven of Swords. And I did get the word underhanded when I put that down. It's very interesting how it's like lined up with this conflict card as well. So maybe someone's taking credit for the things that you're doing. Or this may just be like somebody, a bit of an energy vampire, like somebody stealing your energy. Then we have the Ten of Swords. Which is an ending to a situation. But I don't think it's an ending towards the situation that you're striving to achieve, because we do have the Star card here, and that is about like hopes and dreams coming true. It's about unwavering faith. You know, the belief that things will work out even when they don't necessarily feel like they are going to work out, which I think is like the first half here. I think this is you like ending like whatever this is here is just very weird and sneaky, and I don't necessarily think that it's you. I think that it's somebody around you And so maybe the Ten of Swords is you like ending your relationship with this person. Doesn't necessarily have to be like a romantic relationship. It might just be somebody around you that's like taking advantage of your good nature in some way. Then we have the Four of Cups. Boredom, apathy. Yeah, that is interesting. Okay, so this situation, dream that you've been striving towards for a long time, I feel as though there's like little opportunities that have been presented to you or will be presented to you, but because it's not quite what you envision, I feel like you're quite tempted to reject those opportunities. But I feel as though the universe works in like mysterious ways, and you know, we can visualize an outcome as much as we want and have like the exact location and like these exact details that we're striving towards, but it doesn't necessarily have to be exactly how you envision in order for you to achieve it, if that makes sense. And so I think the divine is presenting some sort of opportunity to you, and I don't know, just be careful that you don't miss it out of being so focused on like an exact outcome. And then we also have the number 7 here, so the number 7 may be significant for you. And then we have the Knight of Wands, which is passion, possibly feeling a bit impulsive, or you very may well take one of these opportunities that's presented to you and decide to take action, and fast action at that. Yeah, I feel as though there's possibly like, I don't know whether it is stagnancy or whether the energy is just so slow that it feels like you are stuck. But ultimately you are moving forward, you are making progress. And I feel as though whenever this like seemingly little opportunity is presented to you, I think there is an advice there to take it and really go for it, and then things will pick up very quickly. Because these are two very different energies, you know, like the Knight of Pentacles is very slow and meticulous, as I said, versus the Knight of Wands, which is, yeah, well, the opposite. He's impulsive and very action-oriented, and it's a very quick, fast-paced energy. And then we have the Two of Swords here. And I am going to take this little one. It's interesting how we have like a lot of swords here. Which is interesting for you, right? Because Cancer is a very emotional sign. So to see a lot of swords, i.e. like thoughts, intellect, logic coming out of your reading, I don't know whether that So yeah, I feel like with all these swords cards, you've been doing a lot of thinking, and there's a lot of like conflict within you, possibly like negative thought patterns. I don't know, because you're a water sign, I feel like you tend to feel your way through life, so it's very interesting how like the mind is coming up rather than emotions, and the only emotion that does come up is apathy or boredom. To perhaps move towards what feels right, try to really listen to your intuition rather than sitting and ruminating and thinking over and over and over again. And we have the Two of Swords here, which is some sort of decision that needs to be made. Possibly whether you really do want to take this opportunity or not. And then with the Eight of Swords here, there is like negative thought patterns, a self-imposed prison. But you are able to wriggle yourself free from this. It's just a matter of being able to alter the way that you think about things, try and think about things from a different perspective. What is this, what is this sort of downtrodden energy like coming from? I almost feel as though there's like a little bit of naivety about you that doesn't quite want to admit the behavior of this other person. I think you try and see the best in everyone, but ultimately there's like, I don't know, this energy is a bit icky, to be honest. So I think you have to be honest with yourself, whether you want to continue being in contact with this person or not. Yeah, there's definitely something that you don't want to see, because we have two blindfolds here. Okay, so I'm going to get you guys an affirmation card. Feel free to use the affirmation or not. It's up to you. So we have retell the past with compassion and gratitude, healing sacred wounds. Yeah, I didn't mention about the past, didn't I? And nostalgia. So I think maybe there's like a little bit of too much focus on the past. And how things were. Maybe that is what is still tying you to this person. And I also got you guys an oracle card. So we have a time for healing. I feel as though the healing is in reference to your relationship with yourself, like you're in a monologue. Because I'm just getting like a tendency to be a bit negative, or to see, to notice negative things more often than positive things. Okay, and last but not least, can we get an oracle card from the Divine Guidance deck, please? Oracle card for Cancer. So this is the grid, I believe. Yep. Okay, so this is the grid, the living energy matrix of Mother Earth and the secret pathways to other dimensions and realities of existence. The power of sacred geometry within holds many keys that your subconscious is unlocking. This card shows your ability to explore and maneuver through other worlds and to bring information back from them. You may do this in the dream time, during meditation, or even unknowingly while completely conscious and alert. Hidden within this card are messages that only you can retrieve. Sit with this one for a while. So feel free to screenshot, maybe meditate on the card, see what sort of pops up for you. But yeah, maybe worth like keeping a dream journal or like a meditation journal at this time, just to see whether whatever is hidden sort of crops up. Alright, Cancer, thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye.